Okay, so we're starting with the TT-02 build, and it's going to be a time lapse. It's going to be really quick, so we can do this in one video, but there's certain upgrades that I am going to do. We're not going to use the motor that comes with it. We're going to use a Juststock 21.5 turn censored motor and Juststock XR10. We're going to use a FlySky receiver and a FlySky remote, and we're going to use this programming card to program it. I've got two servos over here. Whichever one is the bigger one and the better one we will use. I've got grease. I've got extra two sets of, let me just move my cup away. I've got a soft drink so that I stay fresh. I've got two sets of shocks over here just in case the shocks that come with this are not that good. And let's see what comes in the box. I've got some upgrades that I'm going to show you soon. So we've got these. Obviously we have to cut them apart, and we have to take it stage by stage. There's another set of pieces. Here's the motor, and luckily I was told that the car comes with plastic bearings, so I got the upgraded bearings for the vehicle, and the center drive shaft that controls the 4x4 between the front and the back. I upgraded that too. There's the chassis. I'm assuming we're going to start with that. Here's some pieces, some extra pieces that come. These are extra pieces. I can see the wishbone suspension over here, and it's going to be quite an interesting build. It comes with a long antenna tube that we are going to use, and we'll leave that in the box. I see it's got the lights that need to be cut out and fitted onto the body. One interesting thing I noted is the body was already sort of pre-cut and pre-drilled, which is quite nice. And the drill is done very, very well. You can tell that Tamiya has actually done this, so it might be one of their newer ones, because I have seen guys on the internet who said that it was quite difficult to actually drill this car in the places that needed drilling. So let's see how it goes, and hopefully it's good. So yeah, we're gonna start on this build. I don't know if I'll finish the painting today, but it is my goal to finish the whole chassis and get a running chassis connected to a remote that we can drive and drift with. I got some upgraded tires. These are drift tires. Apparently they're strictly for drifting. I like drifting. You'll see that with my Yaris Rally build. And I got some really cool second-hand tires. The aim of the game with this build is to keep it super cheap. So I might actually put these on first, because I actually like them quite a bit. And these are the original tires that come with it, and the rims. These are the rims, and these are the original tires that come in the pack. So we're going to follow the instructions step by step, and it's going to be on time-lapse mode, and you're going to see how I'm going to set up this car following the instructions, and hopefully we can do this well. We can get it well. This is quite a nice setup. It shows you everything and how to do it, so it shouldn't be too hard. And I've got the scissors that actually cuts this plastic. There's a special scissors to cut it, and then we're going to wash the body and paint it and pull off the protective sticker on the outside of it, and then stick the stickers. Here's all the stickers that go on it. So I'm quite excited. I want to see how this is going to be, and let's see. Here's how the chassis is supposed to look finished. I'm hoping we can make this a low CFG chassis, and I'm hoping we can do some nice drifting without it turning over so much. Let's see how far we go, and let's see what we can do. Okay, so we have worked tirelessly the whole day. It is my last day off, so I had these in stock, and it's something that I thought I would use on another car, but it never worked out, never fitted. The shocks that come with the stock setup of the GT Yaris doesn't really have oil dampening and that kind of thing. So I thought, why not upgrade them? Let's use these. So we're gonna set these up and use these instead of the other shocks that they supply. And we'll use the spacers in order to get them fitting just right. And hopefully it'll work out well. So let's see the setup of these shocks next, and then we'll take it from there. So as you can see, we've put together most of it. There's still a very long way to go, but we got this 21.5 turn motor in here. I was hoping it was going to be a 10 turn or 10.5, but let's see what we can do with this. It's got a 22 pinion, and we managed to get the upgrade part for the drive shaft between the forward and the rear. It does have what's it called? It hasn't got any diff locks in it, so that's really good. It's nice for taking corners really fast. What I want to do with this weight over here is lower the center of gravity a lot, as much as I can. So once we put everything in, where we find space, we're going to put these weights and try and lower the center of gravity so that this car doesn't tumble over so much. So instead of going for the stock shocks that came in the pack with the RC car, or with the RC build, we went to these oil shocks, which are super realistic. The dampening is really good, and I think it's going to work really well on this RC car. So we're going to set up all four, and you'll see a time lapse of that. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, so we've basically set up the chassis. We went for the high ground clearance. I put a 25 kg servo over there, and I just need to be careful because of the tolerances. So on the remote that we use, which is a FlySky GT3, but it has a LED screen. I will show you that remote soon. We went for the high ground clearance on this particular build because the low was just too low. I mean, it wasn't going to work on tar also. So I think with the amount of punch that we've got and the stronger center drive shaft, I think we can safely do drifts without it flipping over, or high speed turns by hitting the accelerator when turning. We've got the Hobbywing Juststock Esc in here, and we've also got the Hobbywing 21.5 turn G2.1 motor censored, and 22 pinion gear in there, and we just need to put a battery on and test it. It's going to be good. It's going to be awesome. Now all I need to do is just paint the body, and I'll show you how I do that step by step. So I'll paint, and then I'll stick the stickers, and then I'll paint it, the first layer of paint, then I'll change it, and second layer, etc. But right now I'm just worried about this. I'm going to do some tuning so that it doesn't turn so much. It'll just turn within the tolerances over here. Otherwise this servo, which is a 25 kg servo, will rip this thing apart. Okay, so we're basically done with this build. I'm putting a bit of a bigger pinion gear on the motor. That's a 22 that's currently on the motor, and it can take up to a 25 with this current spur gear. So we're gonna put the 25, which is the bigger one that you can see on the screen, and we've also upped the size of the tires considerably. I'll show you the old ones quickly. It's a size comparison difference, so it's a massive change. So hopefully it's going to be faster, hopefully it won't burn off this motor, hopefully the motor can handle it, and we're going to take it from there. We've got everything running very well. We put the receiver in a waterproof enclosed box, and the servo is waterproof. I don't know about the ESC and the motor, but it's not like we're going to be riding it in water or anything like that. So we're going to change this pinion gear right now. I'll be back after it's done and it's all put together. We've also painted the body, made substantial progress, but we still have to paint a few more coats. So we're just waiting to get that done, and then we'll get into the whole process of sticking the stickers. Okay, so we are done with the painting, and now we're basically pulling off the outer plastic, and it's revealing a really nice shiny vehicle. Let's put this over here for a moment. Open the camera up to super wide. Actually, let's do it over there. I'll move this out so you can see and witness as our paint job has been completed. And I couldn't get smoke gray, so I did the windows in gunmetal, which is close to black, but it's not black. It's got like a silver kind of metallic feel to it. Okay, that reveals our brand new painted, looking really good body. Now the stickers are going to hide all the imperfections on the paint. I was actually looking into it quite a bit, and hopefully it'll make it look even better. So that's our new painted body for a new rally car that we're building, that we've built from scratch. And that's the back over there. Actually looks quite nice. Ready to race. Sorry for the messy workbench, but I've been working overtime in my spare time to actually get this build complete, and we've just put the gyro in. So if all goes to plan and if all is working well, then if the car turns to the one side, it should go to the other automatically. The remote is here and it's been reversed, it's been calibrated, so I'm going to try and simulate like a flip. So I'm pushing it left, it's going the opposite to grab the car. Right, it's turning left. That's how the gyro works. So it's working well, and we're ready to go do a nice test on the gravel and on the tar. Okay, so we are currently just setting up the ESC. It's connecting to the ESC. You can see the software version and the profile. Now the first setting is correct. We want to reverse. The drag brake is fine. It's gonna act a similar way like coasting because it's only on 10%. We've set the cutoff voltage to the standard, the recommended, as you can see the star next to it. The punch level, I want to increase this by, let's make it 5. Okay. I hope it's not too much for the drivetrain of this vehicle. Max brake 100% on this vehicle, we needed it at 100%. Max reverse is fine, don't reverse super fast. Initial brake is the drag brake, so when I let off the throttle, it will start at that 10% drag brake, and it will sort of coast around the corners while braking. In the previous clip you saw the calibration of the gyro, so if the car is about to flip, it stops it from flipping over. Okay, and neutral range is fine. ESC thermal enabled, that's fine. Motor thermal enabled, that's fine. Motor rotation clockwise, that's fine. VC voltage, that's fine. RPM unlimited, that is perfect. So I can control it from my remote control. And we are done. And all we do to save the settings is we power off the vehicle. Okay, we are here on site to test our Tamiya Rally build, and we've put the gyro inside, we've put a Hobbywing Juststock Esc and Juststock motor, and I just want to get some clips. I'm not going to be out here too long, but I want to get some clips of it drifting and do some tests, which will be included in this video. I'm going to put the phone on a stand, try and drift the car around here, see if the gyro is actually working to counter it from flipping over. The tests that we did prior were without a gyro and it wasn't flipping over, and that was on tar. But now we're going to be testing it for the first time on uneven surface. So there's many things that can cause it to flip over. And the key over here with the gyro is that when the car's about to flip over at a really high speed, it should counter that and keep it on its 4 wheels. So hopefully it goes well. I'm not going to stay here too long. Many people dispute my claims, but on this particular property, all my encounters with poisonous snakes have been around this time. It is midday, and I've noticed on days like this when it's hot, the reptiles and snakes and stuff come out to chill in the sun to get some heat and some warmth. That's just my own thoughts regarding this, and yeah, so that's why I'm not going to be out here so long, possibly maximum 15 minutes. The last time we were here doing the trail walk with the Challenger that we built up, I just missed a snake by about, it literally almost bit me. I couldn't see it, it was sitting right in the trail, and yeah, that's why we playing it a bit safe. So let's record some footage of this RC and let's see how it performs.